Ula family. You guys saw last week's segment and I talked about as being one of my highest value systems is family. I have 5 kids. My oldest is going to be 19 coming up in a couple months. My youngest is a boy, he's 10, and they are pretty much my deal. I mean, that's kind of what I do, is do most of my stuff for them. Love hanging out with them. They're just awesome kids, and like I talked about too, every family has its challenges, and obviously after the divorce we definitely had our share of challenges, but everything seems to be shaking out pretty good, and the kids doing really well. The bottle of wine for that is A to Z, and that's because my oldest daughter's name starts with A, and my son, who's 10, starts with Z. His name is Zarin. So A to Z, and that's going to be my bottle of wine for that. I really I think I undervaluated last week a little bit when I talked about family. I think I was like 4 or 5. I really think I'm doing like right around that 6, 7 in that category, just because of the relationships that I do have with the kids and the relationships with my ex too. I mean, we get along great and doing really well there. My main thing, this is a very important thing to me, and this all goes in. This is where all 7 categories come together, because I gotta have the finances to do it, gotta have the fun planned out to do it. But my main goal, I will smash this on concrete when I hit this goal, is I want to take my kids to Germany this summer. My kids have been talking about going overseas for a long time, and my family all originates from Germany way back when, in the early 1900s, early or late 1800s. And my goal is to take this bottle and smash it on the concrete and probably just drink it, but get to Germany. So my goal for this year is to get to Germany. What do you want to do for your family? I don't know where you are. You might be just going through a divorce and be at the bottom, and my heart goes out to you. It's a tough stage to be at. You might think your family's great and you want to just kind of maintain. Maybe it's around an 8 and you want to maintain and just put together goals for your family, whether it's going to college for a daughter or whatever. We have so much transition this year, so there's a lot of little goals, and I'll talk about that next week when we talk about a little plan. But there's so many little goals. I have a daughter in college. I have a daughter that's going to be trying to get soccer scholarships for college coming up. She's a sophomore. I have kids transitioning from elementary to middle school, so there's just all sorts of changes, and there always is in a family. And so I want to make sure I maintain those relationships with the kids, communicate with the kids, be really present with the kids. Those are some of the little goals I'm writing in my plan. But I want to also make sure I continue to maintain a relationship with their mother, who, the mother of your kids. I mean, you can't say enough about that. That's huge. But I also want to make sure I get my kids to Germany. So that's my goal for 2012, is to get my kids to Germany and drink this bottle of wine somewhere along the way. That is my Ula family.